Guys, we're live. So let me see how many people are going to tune in. So let's wait. We are three people. At least let me see, let me share. So let's not take to it. Confirm if you're able to hear my voice. Confirm if you're able to hear me clearly. You can just text here the comment section and tell me if you're able to hear me clearly. So I hope you guys had and that everyone is doing fine and everyone is doing well. So let us not waste time because I think we prepared early so that everyone can be here. No one should complain that they didn't get what we discussed. So today's session is not actually about overtrading or get. It's more of clarity, structure, and execution. So that is what I want to take you through. Market, we trade gold, and we are here also to understand what market opens. So also a lot of the geopolitical drivers that influence gold, and we're also here to align on how we are going to execute the 30-day trades challenge. Similar entries, same exit, and the same discipline that I'm going to take. So it's the same that you also, as a trader, you're going to take without changing the plan, without changing the goal, without over risking or without under risking. So it should be average. So the bigger picture for today is so far right now, Najua, all of you guys know about what's happening in the US and the geopolitical pressure that is happening right now around the world. Putting in the situation that the Venezuelan president has been captured and US right now is in control of more than 17.3 trillion, is it? I guess it's trillion. That is a lot of money because that is more, it's more GDP compared to other countries combined. So, sharing of the US has some activities, and you maybe an aggressive foreign policy language that is being spoken about. Also, when you hear that you are going to get something like sanctions, maybe threats, or something that will cause regional instability, the market doesn't wait, it reacts to expectations. So, it does maintenance confidence in equities, it pushes money out of high risk assets, it drives capital into gold as protection. And so anytime there is geopolitical stress, you will see gold tends to hold value. There is volatility will expand. We always have fake moves that are going to increase before the real direction shows. And that is why you don't need emotions. You need to trade what you understand and you structure. So let me take you through the XAU USD technical structure. In front of you, I know you guys are able to see my screen. You guys are able to see my screen very well. So this gold market closed at 4,330, and it's expected to react because over the weekend we expect the market to react. So if let me say if I come to the higher time frame, maybe you realize that we have so many weeks, and monthly time frame, this is the structure that we have. The monthly time frame is, so this is the structure that we have on the monthly time frame. You can look back 3 months back, just look at this week, and then look the week that we had last month. This is during the December period. So candlestick has a week. So this shows that the market has a lot of selling pressure. The moment gold gives us an all-time high, it goes to dump all the way massively. So we're expecting gold to continue dumping, but also this is according to structure. You need to note that this is according to structure. It's not related to the geopolitical factors. So if we are going to look for entries, then we need to have a breakdown from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. So let me open it. Yeah, so I always recommend people to trade on the 15 minutes time frame because you're going to get clear entries. And also, if you are taking a trade and you take a stop loss and you put a stop loss within the 15 minutes time frame, it's kind of average risk. You're not risking a lot. So with liquidity, probably, I always you see like this level here that is 42.75. We have a lot of untapped liquidity. So we have to wait for, if gold is going to give us a clear direction of where it's going to go, it must sweep liquidity first. If it is going to buy or it's going to sell, we must see liquidity. I'll be watching relative to maybe the previous. Also be watching out on how it's going to react. I have a marked area here between 43.45 to 43.64. I have a marked area here. It's my area of interest. So probably I'll be looking to see how gold reacts when it gets to this level here. So the moment we expect price to see, maybe it's going to bounce from here, and then we are going to get another drop down, or it's going to come to this level. This is another scenario too. Maybe we expect price to come to this level, do a retest, and then pump all the way back again to 4,400. So these are the two scenarios that we're expecting today. So now I want you to understand this. The execution rule that I'm bringing to you guys for the 30 days, the trades that you need to take, it's very important for everyone. This challenge is very important because the rules are very simple. You need to take just the same entry as me. You need to take the same stop loss. You need to take the same take profit. So there is no early exit. There is no emotional decisions. So this challenge is not about being right every time. It's about consistency it's about discipline, and it's also about statistical edge. So even professional traders don't win every trade. I'm one of them. I'm a professional trader in this game, and I don't win every trade. And that is why I'm putting into context 30 trades, same entry, same exit. 30 trades, you would have understood why consistency is better than just doing things impulsively. So risk management is important, is good, and also trusting the system. That is like trusting yourself, trusting the strategy, and trusting how the market works is very important for everyone. So if you miss a trade, just wait. If you are late, don't chase. If price doesn't confirm, you stay flat. So you see, capital in forex, capital is very important, and capital preservation comes before profits. If you don't have capital, then you're not going to make money. If you don't have capital, then you're not going to make any profits. So capital preservation comes before everything. So let me give you the possible scenarios. Let's outline possible scenario one for today. That is like, let's assume scenario one, price will sweep liquidity, give a fake breakout, and then it's going to respect structure and then reverses. So, and then scenario two, let me say price is going to consolidate and then build a lot of volume around this area, build a volume around this area. So let me say, let's assume it's going to consolidate and build volume around this area that I'm marking here, and then break with momentum maybe during New York session. And let me say maybe for scenario three, we're going to have high volatility because of market is going to open. Maybe we expect. Remember, gold thrives very well when there is tension because it tends to be a safe haven where people invest and their funds are safe. Their funds are safe. So that is another scenario that we're expecting when the market opens. So let me tell you the mindset that you need right now, and let me say maybe some guidance that you need. You are a beginner, you're a master, you're someone who has been trading these markets for a while right now. I want you to understand this. You don't need many trades to be profitable. You need good trades that are executed well. And then the other thing is that the market will always be there. So, for as much as you see this chart today and then you come and say, like, oh, I missed this dump, oh, I missed this buy, the market is always going to be here. You are the one who is supposed to be like, you understand what am I supposed to be doing in the market right now. If I missed it, you leave it. Don't chase the market because the moment you chase the market, you're going to blow your money. So the moment you decide to rush and chase the market, your capital will go away. You're going to blow your capital. So we are not looking to blow money here. We are looking to make money. So trust the process, follow execution, and stay aligned. So this challenge is actually training you to think like institutions, not gamblers. So we are now going to monitor price, and I'm going to give you guys a signal immediately the market opens because I'll be on. I always trade on. I'll be live on TikTok. So you're going to monitor how the market is going to react the moment the chart opens, and then we let the market come to us. So right now, gold has completed a bearish move. Right now, gold has completed a very strong bearish displacement from the premium supply. You can see this is our premium supply. It's a very strong high. If you look at this, it's a very strong high. So uh, from the top, and now it has come to our level. We expect it to tap our week low, which is right here. Anything. So any major buy that is going to happen, price must tap this week low first. So we have, you don't see anything on the screen? Let me check on it. Let me stop sharing and then share again. Are you able to see my screen right now? Confirm if you're able to see my screen. Able to see my screen right now? Anyone on the live, please tell me. Are you able to see anything? Please confirm. So, okay, size the network. If the market opens with a gap because of the tension, probably it's going to pump to maybe this level here, 400. So we'll be watching what will happen at the market open. And then after the market taps this strong area, we might see price again consolidating to this week low until we have a break of structure, until we get a break of structure. It's good now. I don't know why people are experiencing that challenge of like they're not able to see my video. I don't know why. Let me try again. Let me try again. I hope everyone can see my screen right now. So for me, I'll be looking for buys during market open. I'll be looking for buys. So I will take my buys from this region. Let me shorten this. I'll be taking buys from this region, probably that is 43.52. So if price tends to open and pump to this region, I'll wait for a retest to this level and then buy from this area. So let me say I'll be waiting for a structure like this. This is what I'll be waiting for. I'll be waiting for price to come past this level and then do a retest here. After a retest, and then I'll be buying targeting 4,405. Hopefully, it's going to break that level. So this will be my setup. This is my setup, probably. Yeah, that is actually my setup that I'll be waiting. So I'll actually buy from this level, which is 43.53. And then my stop loss will be at 43.32. And then my take profit will be at 4,405. That will be my take profit. So for any continuation or buys, if you entered with maybe 2 or 3 entries, you can close 2 entries if it hits TP, and then let one entry to continue running. You just set BE. You just set BE below the entry point. So this is how I'll be expecting my structure to look like for buys. This is how I'll be expecting my structure to look if I'm buying. So I hope you guys can get me clearly. So this is the structure that we are looking for when the market opens. There's no chasing. Don't rush to buy from here. Don't rush to buy from here. Just wait for confirmation. The moment price taps this region, wait for a retest. You can always look for an entry at a lower time frame. You see, I'm on the 15 minutes time frame. Maybe the candlestick passed with a bullish engulfing candlestick at my area. And then I can go to 5 minutes time frame to see if the market price did a retest to this level. And then after the retest, that is when I can take the entry, of which I'm going to give you the entry if you're in my community. I'll share with you the entry. So this is the market outlook that you're looking for today. This is the outlook of the structure and the entry. I'll make sure I share this with you guys in my community. Let me share on WhatsApp right now. Let me share in my WhatsApp right now. So the market outlook I'm sharing with you guys. Probably this is scenario one. I'm only giving you an entry for scenario one. This is an entry for scenario one. Possible entry, scenario one. Scenario one. So, and then let me share. Yeah, in my Telegram community, I've already shared. So this is the possible outlook for scenario one. So scenario two is that the market might open and then we are going to get a liquidity sweep to this area. Yeah, probably we expect price to come to this area to do a sweep. Then after the sweep is done, then we can buy from this region. We can buy from this region. So these are the two scenarios that we have for today. If I'll be taking another buy, this will be my target. Probably I'll be buying from this level. And then I'll be targeting 4,500 and 405. Yeah, this is where I'll be targeting. And then let me squeeze it. Let me squeeze it. Probably let me have a stop loss of, yeah, that stop loss is way enough. 42.74 to 42.43. Yeah, if you use proper risk management, then that is enough for you. So this is scenario two. We have scenario one, whereby we are going to buy from this level, and we have scenario two, waiting for liquidity to be swept at this level before we buy. Yeah, this is scenario one. So don't chase the market. Do not rush to buy or do not rush to sell, like I always tell you. So right now, if you see, this is scenario one. This is my area of interest. I'm going to wait for price to come to this level, do a retest here, and then I'm going to buy. I will only buy after it does a retest. I won't buy if it does not do a retest. And then scenario two, if the market drops to sweep this liquidity here at our week low, I'm going to buy from the week low and then put a stop loss of maybe like 20 pips. It depends with the amount of capital that you have. So use proper risk management. Don't risk more than 10% of your account balance. That is what I tell people. Don't risk more than 10% of your account balance. But these are the two scenarios that we expect for today. Scenario one and then scenario two. So definitely gold is going to buy because of the tensions, but liquidity will be on the lookout for the fake movements that gold is going to present to us. Also, be on the lookout for areas of interest. So this is my area of interest, and then this is our week low. It is also an area of interest for us here, so we can buy from this level. I'm not looking for any sales at the moment. Our first entry for this week doesn't have any sales. So this is the outlook of what we're expecting. So let me share with you guys again this image. Yeah, let me share with you guys again this image on my Telegram. Then I'll forward it to you guys to WhatsApp. This year, I don't want anyone complaining that they have lost money or they are not making any money. Ni wewe utakuwa umejitakia. It's a choice that you're going to make. So make sure you take the same trades that I share with you. Use proper risk management. I don't want to hear somebody saying that they have blown their account. Possible entry, scenario two. Entry, scenario two. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that is it. So if you're on Telegram, I've already shared. I'm forwarding to my WhatsApp right now in a few. And make sure you use proper risk management. So I'll be allowing you guys to ask me questions. The group is always open. Depot, you are recommended for trading gold. What is the minimum? Me always tell people if you want a lot, you cannot maybe say that you want to make $1,000 and trading with $50 or $100. You cannot say that you want to make 7,000 or $8,000 and you're trading with maybe $200. No. So let it be like, how much money do you want to make in the market? So if me myself, if I'm looking to make maybe $50,000, I'll be looking to trade on an account maybe that has more than $10,000. So also with proper risk management, probably I'd recommend, if you want to make more money, invest heavily in yourself. Invest heavily. Yeah, make sure that you invest heavily in yourself and don't miss out the trades. Create an account with the best broker in town. Leverage is up to 2,000. That is Valetax. And then from there, fund your account. Stay tuned for the market to open. We're going to trade at 2. That is 2 a.m. when the market will open. So I'll be expecting everyone to be with me. This is our first trade for this week, and we need to journal and see how it's going to go. So I've given you two scenarios. That is our scenario one, and this is our scenario two. I'll be live at 2 a.m. 300. Okay, yeah, 200 is good. I don't know. The comment section, maybe you cannot mention figures, but that is good. It's good for you depending with how much money you want to make. So let me not put restrictions to you. But if you're not able to trade your own account and you need maybe account management, just contact me. At least fund your account with $1,000, and let me trade for you. And let me like handle everything for you. Your part will just be withdrawing the profits and enjoying the fruits of being in my community. So cheers, guys. Anyone with a question, please feel free to ask. Anyone with a question, please feel free to ask. So if you don't have any question, please just, you can leave a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more. Also, make sure you follow my social media accounts so that you don't miss out on anything. And if you are not in the WhatsApp community, make sure you text me to join the WhatsApp community. It's an open community where we discuss. If you have a challenge, feel free to share with us. And also, if you're sending me an account for account management, make sure you set the investor password and then the trader password. So there's a difference between the two. The trading password is whereby anyone who has that password can trade that account via MT5. And then for the investor password is whereby I can share with anyone. They cannot take trade. So I'll be sharing any account that I have under account management. I'll be sharing their logins, MT5 logins, but with the investor password. So you'll not be able to trade that account, but you'll be able to watch and see what is happening in that account. So anytime you're sending me details for account management, make sure the other password is included there so that I can share with people. I'll be sharing publicly on WhatsApp so that people can watch and see what is happening in maybe somebody's account, in X account, and I'll also share my account details for you guys to watch. I'll share the details and the progress and how we've been trading. So deposit risk per trade, don't risk more than I always say don't risk more than 10%. Yeah, don't risk more than 10%. It depends with what are you risking and what is your risk ratio reward. For me, I always target 1:3 or 1:2 or 1:2. It depends with the market structure. If, for example, I take this trade here and maybe my risk was maybe 20% and my break even is here, I can I can decide to adjust my stop loss to this level so that if the market is buying again and then it creates another area of interest, I can adjust now my stop loss to maybe 1:2. If the market continues to pump all the way here, and then I still can adjust my stop loss and wait to see where it goes until the market comes and hits my BE, then that will be the end of the trade, but I'll not be in a loss, I'll be in profit. Another thing that you guys need to know, if you take an entry, for example, maybe we are in a buy, you've taken your buy at this level and then the market has moved maybe 20 pips, maybe 50 pips to this level. Make sure you adjust your stop loss above your entry. Let me say you took an entry here where I'm touching on the screen, you can check my arrow. Adjust your stop loss just above it to set B so that if the market decides to reverse, it doesn't take you out and you don't lose any money. Be sharp on trading that way. It's good for scalpers and also it's good for people who trade that fast without holding trades for long. So I always tell people I'm not a swing trader, I'm a pro scalper, and fundamentals and news. So the reason why we're going to take these entries because of the geopolitical factors that have happened and they're going to affect this market. So if anyone else doesn't have a question, I'm glad to have you here listening to me today. And I'm wishing you a successful week ahead. And I'm also wishing you the best in your trading journey. So cheers, guys. Enjoy your evening.